if you plant palm fruit or you grow palm fruit in a way that is good for the environment, in a way like you're not hurting the ecosystem, you're not clearing like long expanse of land just because of your own gain, and you're getting rid of animals, like animals that are used to living in that area, and because you've cleared out their habitat. Hi YouTube fam, good morning. So I'm here again to record this video, and today I'm here in my studio as usual. And before I to start the work for the day, I thought let me just jump online and do a quick video. So today's video, oh yeah, I'll give a quick introduction. My name is Blessing Azolibe. I'm a fashion designer and farming enthusiast based in Sydney, Australia. I started my YouTube journey because I'm trying a new venture, which is farming, and I wanted to record and document the process of this journey. And I'm still at the early stages of this journey. And if you want to know where I'm at the moment, just watch my previous videos. I've recorded 6 videos so far, and that will give you an idea of where I'm at my journey. Okay, today I wanted to talk about what crops that I would grow in my farm. So, I've had some time to think about this. Like I said, this farming idea didn't start immediately. It's been something that has been on my mind for the past like nearly 2 years, and I started the process of acquiring the land about 1.5 years ago. And yeah, so before I started acquiring the land, I already started to think about what kind of crop I would grow, what kind of farming I'm doing, and I found out that I want to go into sustainable farming, and also in a bit of commercial farming as well, because I intend to go large scale. At the moment, I have a reasonable piece of land, like it's quite sizable, but where my vision is, I hope to expand bigger than where it currently is. So the topic now, what crop I'll be growing in the farm. So I've had some time to think about it, and I realized that because I'll be shifting locations, like I'll be shuttling between Sydney and Nigeria, and of course I have my business here. I have my established business here, which is a source of my income. And like any business or any venture you go into, at the beginning it's not usually profitable, and of course you you need money to survive, and I have to survive. I have bills to pay and other things. So I intend to keep my business in Sydney running while I go about this new venture in Nigeria, because the farm is in the eastern part of Nigeria. So how am I to go about this? I thought about that and I weighed a lot of options. The only way for me to go to be able to shuttle between these two businesses and still give it my full attention, still give both businesses my full attention, is to plant a long-term crop. So I needed to be able to do something that required little maintenance, so that I can be able to like take long time off from the farm while I'm in Sydney making my money. Pending the time the farm start making a little bit of money income, then I can decide to have like between Sydney and Nigeria, and perhaps eventually I might retire to the farming, but not now, maybe in the nearest future. So, one of such crop that I've really researched, and there's a lot of things that I've also put into consideration in terms of marketability, demand for the product, and also what level of supply you want to be at. Like, do you want to supply just the raw material, or you want to like process the raw material and add some value to it and make more money from it? So, a lot of these things that I've thought about, and I decided that I would definitely plant like long-term crops, such crops like palm fruit. And I know there's a bit of controversy surrounding the use of palm oil in the Western world, but to be honest, like palm oil, there's no harm in it. The issue that the Western people have with palm oil is the method of cultivation in Asia, where like they are getting rid of a lot of the forest and the rainforest, where the chimpanzee and all those things that feed on the rainforest live, and they're clearing those rainforests and they're planting mass palm fruit. That's the problem the Western people have with the palm fruit. Not necessarily that palm fruit is harmful. So if you plant palm fruit or you grow palm fruit in a way that is good for the environment, in a way like you're not hurting the ecosystem, you're not clearing like long expanse of land just because of your own gain, and you're getting rid of animals, like animals that are used to living in that area, and because you've cleared out their habitat, like they have nowhere to go. No, I'm not really doing that. So I've chosen to do this palm fruit, and yeah, the controversy surrounding palm oil has nothing to do with my choice, because as far as I'm concerned, I'm not gonna have that level of effect that some farms in Asia have on the ecosystem. And how do I intend to do this? Well, in Nigeria as it is, we don't really have like a lot of wild animals. The only place where you can see wild animals is tick 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 in the forest, and the area where I'm using for my farming is already kind of modernized, although it's in the village, but it's slightly modernized. And currently there's someone that is using the farm that is growing something, so it's not really a tick forest. So it's not like I'm driving out some animals just to do my commercial farming. No, it has nothing to do with that. So I'm doing like the palm fruit plantation, and upon research, palm fruit plantation requires very low maintenance. The most important thing is preparing the land and making sure the land has the right nutrient for the palm fruit, and it has a lifespan of 5 years before it can start producing. No, not a lifespan, it has a growth span. What am I saying? Like for it to mature to start fruiting, it needs up to 5 years. And although they are like new new species of the palm fruit that fruit in a shorter period, so these are the things that I still have to research and then find the right seed. And there's been a lot of experiment and being done on a lot of the palm fruit, and they've mastered the right kind of palm fruit that produces the most oil. If oil is what you're after, then there are some certain fruit which over the years like people have mastered through research and experiment, and they found that seed. So that is the seed that I have to look for, because that's what I want to grow, because my intention is to produce palm oil. So there's a few options, because I was discussing with my uncle, and currently, yeah, my state is being known to grow palm fruit and produce palm oil. But recently, because of industrialization, a lot of people are not really taking up that trade. And I think one of the reasons is because as the modern times came about, there were no modern equipment to make the job easier. And what is supposed to happen to continue these age-long trades or age-long means of production, the government is to invest in like the right machineries, the right equipment that can make the job easier. So the young people, they're choosing not to do the hard work that their parents have done, because they've seen how hard their parents have worked to do this thing. But the good news is, in other countries, they have adopted different kind of method to make the job easier, and I intend to use those methods, the modern machineries and the modern equipment in my farm. So for starter, I would not be planting the palm fruit from the seed straight away. I'll be doing a transplanting, which there is somewhere where you can get all these plants and you just transplant it. So it may have grown for up to 1 or 2 years, and by the time you transplant it, you have another maybe 2 years left for it to start fruiting, or another 3 years left for it to start fruiting. So that is one of the crops that I'll be growing. I also intend to go into fruit farming, and I'm looking at fruits like mango, which, but then I also have to consider as well the variants of mango, because you know how mango is very perishable, and if not properly transported, or if not taken straight to the consumer, you're gonna lose big time. So it's still a bit sketchy. So I'm looking at some of those fruit like mango and orange, but of course I need to research like how to properly manage these perishable goods such that I won't be losing a lot of money. And yeah, for now, the only thing that I'm really sure about growing is the palm fruit. And the other fruit, I'll keep researching and getting all my information together before I can decide on it. So how do I intend to manage workers? Like, am I gonna be doing everything myself? Of course not. Look, I am just a newbie in this farming thing. I have a little bit of experience in farming, but that was from way back when I was young, when I was like a little kid. going to the farm and just doing little things, but not in this scale. So of course I'm gonna recruit workers that understand where I'm going. I'll share my vision with them. I'll find the right workers. Like in every aspect of the farming, there are people available to do the work. Like maybe in the clearing of the land, you can hire people to clear the land. In the plowing of the land, you can hire people to do that as well. In also planting, all you can do is to supervise to make sure they're doing what you've told them to do. And yeah, once you can get the right workers and then you're able to supervise them, that's all. And I hope that works out well. So thank you for sticking around to watch this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments or any questions, just drop it down in the comment section. And I implore you to like this video, share, subscribe, and please comment. It helps me to reach more people, and I hope to see you on the next video. Bye for now.